Hello, how is everyone? Today we're going to focus on something very interesting. Can network marketing really work? And it's a gray area that hasn't been touched, but I'm sure we'll unravel how it will work. Let's put it in this way: network marketing is really an interesting kind of setup because the time it came up, it took everyone by storm. Almost everyone wanted to join these famous networking companies like Global, Longreach, Herbalife. We have seen most of these organizations take up space in a lot of people in Zambia, and most people have joined these organizations. They seem to be legit, and in fact they are legit, and people have really earned a lot from these organizations. Now, can it work in football? That's the question. So yes, they can work. For example, like a big football club, if they come on board, like they can join a market networking company on an already established one. If they join, they can make some money out of that. For example, if a club like Zesco United joins a group, they become part of the tree. Now, if they join in an already established company, depending on what kind of policies they would put, they can have a network where the players also join, and their funds also join under the players. And players fans would be really interested. Like they'll be like, oh, I'm under this uplink. I'm under, maybe for example, I'm under this player. I'm under this player in this market networking venture. That would be great. But how about if a club was able to form up their own market networking company? So, for example, if a club like Nkana, Multilevel Wanderers, Zesco United, like these clubs with big fan base, if they were to form their own market networking organizations, they would really draw a lot from that. For example, if let's say Multilevel Wanderers makes their own market networking company, they would draw a lot. They would make a lot of money from it because they have already an established market, which is their fan base, and fans would want to relate to their products and to their merchandise. So this would be an advantage for a club to create a great brand awareness, to create a brand network, and to merchandise into sales. So if they were to make their own market networking organization and just give it something like a special name, something related to the club, fans would join. I guarantee you that fans would join. For example, like Flair Wanderers forms up that fans, they create a subscription fee or an entry fee where people paying this amount, and they get an incentive. If someone joins under them, they get an incentive of a certain kind of amount to join. So if they get an incentive, they join, people join, they form a network. Now, there has to be an exchange there. People would pay that money to join, but as a club, what are you giving back? So if they were to give back something like club merchandise, like jerseys, capes, clothing line stuff, but not only that, the club could go into investing in other products. They would create healthy products like tea. No, who would resist drinking? Like a mighty Florida Wanderers fan, who would refuse to drink a tea branded with Nkana logo or a Florida Wanderers logo, like that? You see. So this is a broad perspective. It would create a great brand for the club, and also would create a lot of money for the club. So if they were to have that kind of products, like healthy product, tea, maybe mug cups, it ships off the merchandise. They would also gain a lot of money from that. So that money can help out in one or two ways in relating to club activities or transfers, something like that. But the most important thing is the kind of structure and incentive for your market, for your clients. So if their clients are well kept, a club can make a special a special kind of platform where the people who are subscribed to the market network of the club would benefit, like a weekly club magazine. They would get it for free, just because they're subscribed to the network. So if they're subscribed to the market network of the club, they would get a free magazine. Maybe once every season they have access to a new release or a new kit that is released by the club, new tracksuits for the club, maybe a seasonal ticket, all that in exchange for that. So it would create a kind of an exchange platform between the fans and the club. So if you have that, imagine what kind of revenue you would get from that as a club. Also, not just looking at the point of revenue, as well as the brand awareness. The brand awareness would grow. Not even only the fans that are already established. The fans themselves, since it relies mostly on word of mouth marketing. So the fans themselves would go out there and market your products as a club. They will market your jerseys, your products, like any health products. For example, we have the likes of M Global. They have a lot of products. Even toothbrush, toothpaste. I mean, fans would go crazy over that. Imagine just brushing your teeth with a branded toothbrush of your favorite local club. Because of this network, you have access to the club's day-to-day news. You have access to the club's day-to-day activities. Just to be linked to the club through that network. So this is an exchange platform. Now, this requires a lot of strategic planning and the club's will to develop that. It takes a lot of time, but it's really beneficial. It's really beneficial. Not just getting an incentive of that, like for clubs on money as well. It go international, like really international, and it would be a first of its kind. Like a lot of companies haven't really touched on that. So if a club aligns itself to the kind of network which they would establish, so it's up to the club whether they want to join a network or already established network. But the most benefits would be if a club creates their own network. So having their own network, they get to control the system, their own system they get to control, and they get to control what kind of exchange they would have with their fans. So fans are really important in this. Once they are engaged, it would be really great. Because I've seen fans like, for example, for Nkana, there are a lot of fans, a lot. So imagine if 10,000 fans subscribe to your market networking firm or market networking venture. You put just an affordable price, maybe somewhere 1,500, 3,000 kwacha. A lot would subscribe, a lot. So if you have 10,000 fans subscribing at 1,000 kwacha, you see, like 100 fans subscribing to just 1,000 kwacha subscription fee, and you have 100 fans already subscribed. And imagine clubs like Nkana are not limited to 100 fans only. Clubs like Mfurila Wanderers, clubs like Kawe Warriors, they're not limited to 100 fans. They are a lot. They're actually it's actually practicing, like taking advantage of your fan base, and your fan base not just watching football. They get to be part of the football experience of your club, which creates a great relationship. I'm sure it's really one of the missed opportunities, but we'll look further into it in our next video. Next video will be live on Sporty Dosage page, Facebook page. You can follow there, and you can also subscribe on YouTube on Sporty Dosage as well. You can search on YouTube, and you can download that. You can watch the video there. This same video will also be uploaded on YouTube in case you missed this one. So once you get your products sorted out, it's all about the marketing now. How are you getting your products across? So once someone subscribes to your network, get the product across. Since they have put in a fee, so you have to exchange. So you get your product across. So it's a great way of marketing without spending a lot. Actually, you wouldn't spend a lot. Just all you need to do is just make sure your product, your inventory is well sorted out, well packaged, well branded. It's not only limited to club merchandise. That is traditional club merchandise. You can also have foods, great foods like healthy products, like maybe moringa. People are going healthy now. You can Mighty Florida Wanderers moringa foods, like healthy products attached to that. So you can form up, if you can't, if a club can't make their own products, they can align themselves with already established manufacturing companies that produce foods, and align themselves with those companies so that they distribute at a wider scale, which would help out them a lot, like really, really a lot. The key factor here is an exchange. The service provided in exchange for someone subscribing to your network. What are the benefits attached to subscribing to your network as a market networking firm, in case it was put to football? So it can work, but it just requires a strategic key point of view, and how it will be like. Otherwise, it's really a great platform, and hopefully one of the clubs in Zambia take this up. It's a great opportunity not to miss out, considering that most clubs now in Zambia are eyeing for top 4, and it's really expensive traveling out, CAF games, even just getting the players you want to use. So this would add a great stream of revenue for a club. So we'll be unlocking we'll be discussing all sorts of streams of revenue a club can have and the club can make. I'm sure, just stay glued, and remember to like Sporty Dosage page, and subscribe on YouTube. A lot is coming there. Thank you very much, and see you next time.